That's too much sauce. Protect Philippe, the plain one. That's too much sauce. Hermes in the aim.
Hey, pass me the ox.
All right, yeah.
Hello, Brownsburg High School. Thanks for watching BHS TV. Today is Wednesday, September 7th. I'm Stephen Garcia.
And I'm Eli Johnson. And here's what's going on at BHS. Do you want to learn more about 9/11? Come to the History Club meeting on Tuesday, September 13th in the main building LGI after school. Ms. Crone will be sharing her experiences of spending a week at the memorial. Learn the stories behind the scenes.
This Saturday, September 10th, there will be a suicide prevention walk in downtown Indianapolis. In conjunction with their English 12 classes reading the novel 13 Reasons Why, Ms. Acton and Ms. Rosebrook would like to invite all students and staff to join them in the walk, which starts at 3:30 and it is free to attend. You must register online, so please see Ms. Acton and Ms. Rosebrook if you are interested in participating.
Environmental Club will be meeting Thursday, September 8th in room C207. They'll be ordering shirts and planning for homecoming, so all members, please make sure you are there.
Students taking the ACT this Saturday morning at BHS need to enter door number 1 at 7:45 a.m. Testing will begin promptly at 8. Students must have an admission ticket, a photo ID, a number 2 pencil, and a calculator for testing.
Picture retake day is scheduled for Thursday, September 15th. If you were unable to have your picture taken during registration, or if you are choosing to have your picture retaken, please stop by your team office to make an appointment. If you are getting a retake, you must return your photo order or proof to the photographer on the day of retakes. All students must have their photo taken to be in the yearbook, but you do not have to order any photos.
CIESC driver education classes will start Monday, September 12th and be held Monday through Thursday for 3 weeks. Anyone interested in signing up should pick up a brochure in the office and go on www.driveredsafety.com. You must be at least 15 years old. If you have any after-school activities or conflicts, you can sign up for the online course, which gives you a 90-day window to complete requirements.
The wait is finally over. College football is here. Let's look at some events from week 1.
This past weekend, college football started off with a bang and one of the best weeks of football we have ever seen. There were some blockbuster games. 7 top 25 teams lost their openers. With high hopes for the season, 10th ranked Notre Dame came against Texas and lost 50-47 in double overtime, making their playoff hopes close to impossible. Louisville's sophomore quarterback, Lamar Jackson, started off with the season guns blazing, tying an NCAA record with 8 touchdowns in the first half against Charlotte. He passed for nearly 300 yards and 6 touchdowns and ran another 120 yards for 2 touchdowns. Heisman hopeful Christian McCaffrey led Stanford to a win over Kansas State, rushing for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Although Derrick Henry won the Heisman last year, many made a case for McCaffrey. He should continue to be one of the front runners all year. Coming into the season, LSU was a favorite to make the playoffs. With the Week 1 loss against Wisconsin, their title shot has been made extremely more difficult. Other notable losses from the top 25 teams include 3rd-ranked Oklahoma, 11th-ranked Ole Miss, 17th-ranked USC, 20th-ranked North Carolina, and 24th-ranked UCLA. A very exciting first week of college football leaves us dying to see what happens next. This is Weston Pennant, BHS TV.
Thanks, guys. We're looking forward to a great season with lots of upsets.
Now it's time for sports. Hey, Brian, what do you have for us today?
Hey guys, a lot of stuff happened since our last show on Friday, and I got the full rundown for you. Let's start with football today. The guys took on Franklin Grizzly Cubs last weekend. The varsity team improved to 3-0 on the season with a 46-30 win. The offense came out hot, scoring 30 points in the first half. Hunter Johnson found Bryce Kurtz for 3 touchdown passes on the night, and Johnson also had 1 rushing touchdown. Storm Garnett led the Dogs' defense with 15 tackles. Nice job, guys. The JV football team also improved to 3-0 on the season, defeating Franklin 21-0. The Dogs' defense allowed only 1 first down the entire game. In cross-country action, the lady teams were at Terre Haute on Saturday and came away with a 6th-place finish. Lauren Reinhardt, Brooke Dixon, and Carly Altier led the way for the Dogs, followed by Gabby Bishy and Grace Esterline. The JV team finished 4th in their race. Morgan Spears led the way for them. followed by Sarah Pitts, Irene Alamiraj, Hannah Tippett, and Christine Urin. The ladies will compete again this Saturday at Ben Davis. The boys cross country team was at the Avon Invitational on Saturday and finished in 5th. 26 of the dog runners set a personal best on that day. Tyler Nolan led the way, followed by Noah Gossett and Michael Breckler. Also with nice times in the JV race were Alex Freeman, Hayes Morrison, Pendin Skiles, and Eli Marusic. The guys will also take part in the Ben Davis Invite this Saturday. Good luck. In girls golf action, both the dog teams Purple and Team White competed over the weekend. Team Purple traveled to Cascade Golf Course for the Bloomington Invite and came home with a 4th place finish in the 17-team field. Hannah Thomas shot her career best of a 79, followed by Darcy Brinker and Marissa Kerr shooting 82. Team White finished 5th in a 21-team field at the Lafayette Invitational. Abby Cody led the dogs with an 80, followed by Chloe Brumley with an 87, and Lily Gillespie with an 88. The ladies are back in action tonight. Good luck. Both the girls and boys soccer teams also competed over Labor Day weekend. The girls team was at North Central Invitational and got wins over both the Panthers and the Pike Red Devils. In the first game, the dogs won 4-0, and Kylie Beal, Allison Heaston, and Lizzie Daniels all had goals. In the second game against Pike, the dogs won 8-0. Goals in that game were scored by Heaston, Beal, Ava Dotlich, Ashley Davila, Lizzie Daniels, and Mapuana Stevens. The girls will host Avon tonight. That game will also be televised on bcsc.tv. The boys soccer team got a win over Plainfield on Saturday, 3-1. Jacob Reiser, Axel Perez, and Noah Yanez all scored a goal in that victory. Last night, the boys were at Avon and fell 2-0. Max Chase, Axel Perez, and Eric Egan all had nice defensive performances in the game. On the volleyball court, the ladies were at McCutcheon on Monday evening. The varsity team couldn't overcome a low hitting percentage and fell into 3 close sets. Avery Brown had 9 kills and 10 digs in the match. The JV team improved their record with a 2-set win over the Mavericks, 25-20 and 25-18. Holland Dotson, Katie Hardgree, Reagan Compton, and Olivia Moore all played well offensively. The freshman team also defeated McCutcheon on Monday in 2 sets, 25-23 and 25-21. Mallory Gordon led the dogs with some great serving. Mara Wood and Autumn Miller also did a nice job blocking. The Volley Dogs are back at home tonight against North Central. Good luck, ladies. And finally, the boys tennis team had a very successful few days over the court. On Saturday, the varsity team won a doubleheader, defeating Perry Meridian 3-2 and Terre Haute South 3-2. The JV team also got 2 wins on Saturday, 9-0 against Perry and 5-4 against Terre Haute South. On Tuesday, the varsity team defeated HCC conference foe and number 23 ranked Fishers 3-2. Greg Folling won in number 1 singles, and both double teams earned points. Great job, guys. The JV team fell to the Tigers 9-5. Both teams will be back in action on Thursday for senior night against Noblesville. That's all for sports today. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Brian.
That's all we've got for you today, BHS. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Friday.
Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live. The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.